Here I'm going to be showing you how to build this super easy automated mud farm in Minecraft 1.19. This can also later be made into a clay farm, so you can get all the terracotta, plant pots, and everything you'll ever need. Now the way this farm works is you place the dirt here, and the water bottles get dispensed onto the dirt, make it into mud, and it gets pushed over here. This gets made into a square, or a cube maker, which I'll be showing you how to build at the end. And then the water bottles get sent up this elevator and get automatically dispensed back into water bottles, so you never have to worry about running out. But let's get into the material list of this build. So for this build you're going to want 31 of any full block, 12 pistons if you're building the square design, 10 hoppers, 2 chests, 5 redstone torches, 4 redstone repeaters, 4 redstone comparators, 2 dispensers, 8 droppers, 1 slab of your choice, 4 trapdoors of your choice, fence of your choice, 12 observers, 24 redstone dust, 2 levers, 1 glass, and water. You'll also be needing 4 filler blocks for the Autosorter to take out the water bottles, a lot of water bottles to supply this farm, and obviously dirt to make into mud. Let's get into building it. So first you're going to want to dig down 2 holes, a 5x4 and a 3x6, and then once you have this mined out, this one you want to break 2 layers down from where you are building the farm. And for this rectangle, you want to break 3 blocks down from when you're building the farm. Next, place a temporary block, 1 block in from this side, and then place it over the hole and destroy the temporary block. Cut that bit out. So, next you want to go in from this corner by 1, place a block below it, and 1 block in front of it. Then, place your lever on the farthest block, your redstone repeater. Next, take 2 temporary blocks, place one to the front and side of this iron block, and place your dispenser and piston on top. You can now break these blocks. Next, we're going to build a locking system, so if you ever run out of water bottles, it will lock the system so you can't make dirt into your machine. So, place an observer facing into your dispenser with a redstone comparator on top. This then can be placed into 2 blocks with a redstone torch on top of the block which the comparator is facing into. Next, take your temporary blocks again, place it under the pillar you just built, and face it outwards towards the redstone dust. Break it, and place your redstone dust there. This will disable the system, making sure you don't get unnecessary blocks which you don't want. Next, place 1 block near the gap of the end between the dispenser. Place another block facing towards it, then go 10 more out in the other direction. Then place your 11 pistons, starting from the furthest side leading in. You should be left with a gap between the dispenser. You could destroy this block, but I found it looks nicer when doing the farm. Next, you want to go to the furthest piston. Place your redstone torch with a block next to it, and a block next to the piston, and then redstone dust along all the pistons. This will push them out all the mud out, so you don't have to worry about mining it every 5 seconds. Come back over to the mechanism. If the piston is out like this, what it should be, you can place the fence above it. This makes it so you don't accidentally place dirt when you shouldn't, where you shouldn't be able to place it, making the total outcome of this farm higher. Then you want to come to the middle side of this square, so you'll see the farm like this. Then you want to go in 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one, place a temporary block to the side, a hopper down, and then you can break the temporary block. And then simply go across 1, up 1, and then across by 2. 1, 2. Then you find the hopper is underneath the dispenser. Now, place 2 temporary blocks right here, and then break the first temporary block. You're going to want to go to this opening, and you should be able to place your hopper facing into that block. And then you can break that block. Place your block on next to this hopper with a comparator on top. Then you want to have a block leading into it. You can do that by just clipping the edge of the hitbox. Place another temporary block, a block of glass, and then make a V shape. You might need to place a temporary block down to get that there. Then you want to simply place the 3 redstone dust here, and your redstone torch there. Now this is the starting of the Autosorter to get the bottles out, so you're going to want to get your 4 blocker items and place them just like this, and your glass bottle. Now it's important that it's in the one facing into the comparator, or they will all just go down here and get sent up into the system, which will break the farm, because moss or whatever your filler block will try and get dispensed. So as long as you don't have an overflow, you should be fine. But now onto the item elevator. So this you just have to place any block 1 block away from this hopper, then a redstone comparator facing away from this empty block, a repeater, and then redstone dust leading round back into the comparator on the side which the hopper is on, and then 2 more dust, and then a repeater facing into the block. This will cause it to dispense all the items up. Now place your 8 droppers upwards, just like that, and then you want to place an observer facing into the repeater and build it up to the same level as your top dispenser. Then every other space you want to place another observer going into it, so the observer's facing into this observer and putting power into here. Then you actually want to break this one, because I'm dumb, and then make it face outwards towards the farm. So you're standing here, and it's facing towards you. Then, behind this fence gate, you want to place a hopper, a double chest, or a single chest, it doesn't really matter, but you can hold more items this way. Another hopper, then, behind the chest, a block, and then a redstone comparator leading away from this hopper. Then you want to place a block there, and then a temporary block under it, and then try and make a diagonal line leading up like that, and then break the temporary blocks. You'll want a redstone dust in the bottom compartment, a repeater in this top kind of compartment, then a redstone torch in this top block, and then under this furthest block, another redstone torch. This should cause a redstone clock, and you can place a lever here to stop it. This would cycle stop the production of water bottles being made and reduce lag on your world, so you don't crash your game every 5 seconds. On top of this hopper, place your temporary block, and then 3 trapdoors around the edge. You should have 1 space here in front of this redstone torch. Then you can place your slab, come over to the torch, and then break the block. And then you want to try, now this is the difficult part, try and make the dispenser face into this area. Then you can place your water, right, and this is the last step. You can simply place your last 2 hoppers here, and there you go. Your complete automated farm. And how to start this farm: fill it up with water bottles. Now you have to start the water bottles, this is the important part. And then, once they fill up, you press this. This will, you place the dirt down, it goes off, and then you shouldn't have to worry about running out of water bottles, only dirt. And if you somehow clog the system, which I haven't found yet, this system will kick in to stop it. And if you want to make it so you can get clay from this farm, not just mud, you can place a row of blocks under where the mud will be, and then under that, a row of pointed dripstone facing on the block, obviously. This in turn, hold on, gotta get some mud. This in turn will dry out the mud, you can see it happening there. Don't need an extra block there. And then your clay will be ready just to mine up. Then you can sell that to villagers to get emeralds, and all it costs is dirt. Once you build this, it runs forever. But I thank you for watching this video, I hope it helped. If you have any more video ideas, I will gladly do them. And I have a couple more farms in the work, you can't see them here because this is an older version, apart from those 2. But you don't know what they are. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.